join us for a 24-hour tuition at Manor Farm Biggleswade on the Carp Lake. Here Paul's with his 4th fish, the best one of the session. We've gone through a few tactics, a few different changes to his fishing. We're going to slip this one back and we're going to show you some of the things that we've changed and some of the things we've done in finer detail. Right, one of the most important things I always try and stress on Kordatorials is not just the technical, but the reactions to what you see. This morning we heard fish showing in this bay and they were getting quite close in, so we put a few handfuls of pellets in the edge and then we heard oh no. What can I say? Well, we put a few handfuls of bait in the edge and we saw one show really close in. We reacted by putting the rod in, little bag right on top, a couple of handfuls of pellet, and it's gone off instantly, but unfortunately it's fallen off. You know, it's another day we would have got that in. We might be able to get it back out there and get another one yet, but it just goes to show that reacting to what you see can get you the results you want. After the little loss that we just had, got it back in position, the line was flickering, it really looked like it was going to happen and it hasn't taken long at all. So it looks like a smaller fish, but it's great to get one. We're going to try and stick him in the net and we'll give you a little look at him. Got him, get in. Right, well we've bounced back from that loss in great fashion, landed this lovely little common. I bet you're relieved to have landed that one, Paul? Not half, mate. Well, it just goes to show that little tipper, when fished with a little mesh bag of crumb, even when you've got a lot of pellet out there in murky water, draws the attention to the hook bait and get you a nice quick pickup. Right, the rod's gone again. It's only been in the water less than 10 minutes. Goes to show there's plenty of fish in the area, they're eating the bait, and that tipper is doing exactly what we need it to. Going to slip him back because there's plenty of fish out there and hopefully we can get one just a little bit bigger. Right, first thing I'd like to talk to you today about is the tipping of hook baits. You know, you can do that with half a pop-up or a piece of artificial sweet corn. Now, when I showed this to you yesterday, Paul, you weren't too keen on it, was you, mate?
Well, not really, because if you're fishing over a bed of boilies, then surely that's going to draw attention to being the hook bait and put them off from eating it. Yeah,
that's a valid point, and in extreme situations on very pressured venues, that could be the case. But generally, I find it makes the fish aware of it being there, which I find is half the battle. And if you've got an amount of bait out there, they're more likely to pick this up over one of the freebies just because it stands out. You know, so especially for you guys watching this, the ones of you that like to fish over a lot of bait, you should try this because it can get you a pick up quickly, enabling you to get back out there to maximise your chances of a hit. Right, so when I met Paul yesterday, he was using ready rigs. So mate, why exactly was that?
Confidence thing. Never had any confidence in what I tied. Where you can go and buy them off the shelf, you know they're going to work, you can trust them. It's just easy.
That's exactly right. Ready rigs, you know, tried and tested, designed by people that have caught loads of carp, and they will continue to catch fish wherever you go on any water. The one thing I will say, it's not the most cost-effective way to do it. Also, it will definitely benefit you in the long term to be able to tie your own because you can make adjustments. You know, if you're fishing on softer bottoms or over a bit of weed, or you're changing to different types of hook baits, you know, you can make all these critical little adjustments will help to put extra fish in the bank. But having tied your own rigs and caught fish on it, do you think that you could do it again?
Oh, most definitely, and I'll do it because it's so much more satisfying when you actually catch something on your own rig. and it's just great feeling.
Well, that's definitely something worth bearing in mind, you know, the satisfaction that goes into it. Right, for all of you out there that are thinking about making your own rigs and you're a little bit nervous about it, don't be. There's a mountain of information in the magazines and on the websites, and I'm sure if you practice, you'll be able to tie rigs as good as anybody else, and it will certainly help you put more fish on the bank. Right, okay Paul, we've come to the end of the session. We've had a few fish, had a good time, but what do you feel like you've taken from this and that you're using your own fishing in the future?
How important it is to be accurate, clipping up, tipping me baits for possibly a quick bite, as I don't have much time, and making my own rigs and adjusting them for current situations, really. Hopefully we'll put more fish on the bank.
Excellent, mate. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you took a few from it. It's been a pleasure to fish with you. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I'm glad you've learned a bit, and hopefully I'll see you on the front cover of Carp Talk soon.
Yeah.